Day 449. So, I am fasting, right? And today I barely did anything around the house. Did laundry, a little bit of dishes, clean the kitchen, that type of thing. Um, Tomorrow I start doing more activity. The hope is that today I ended up losing a little more than the 2 pounds, right? And the goal again is 197. My plan currently is to do 8 days. I've went ahead and decided that because all I need to do is add an extra day, and what is one more day right now in the continuum of I don't really have weeks, right? And so it's another day. And right now when I'm eating, I there's almost this constant, like, that is the primary activity I should be doing. So, like, I'm either cooking food or thinking about what food I'm going to eat or snacking on food. And even though I'm doing healthy foods like bananas and apples and peanut butter and popcorn and things like that, that, technically would be low calorie, when you have all of them in the same day, along with 3 meals and dessert and this and that, it adds up. So I need to go back to focusing on, eating before 4 o'clock, and cutting back on, I do one fruit, one vegetable, breakfast, lunch, and dessert, right? Like that, those options. When I did that, it helped. Just trying to cut back on the total amount of food, right? Portioning. Going back to that of, like, instead of getting 2 cuts out of a chicken breast, getting 3 cuts, or getting a 6 ounce steak, cutting it in half, right? Things like that, or like, even with the fruits and vegetables, having a large banana is fine. But then you have a large banana, you have an apple, some peanut butter, fig Newton or whatever, right? A full, bowl of popcorn, all of that stuff, it adds up. And so I need to go back to portion controlling. And it's fine if I have it, but the sizing, right? Instead of having a full apple, have half an apple or have a quarter of an apple, right? Instead of having, a half a cup peanut butter, which I don't think I've ever really done, but, go to a tablespoon or 2 tablespoons, just enough to, get the nuts, get the protein, but then leave the rest on the table, right? And that's my biggest problem with the, scenario of being home and being able to cook, is that my portions get a little out of whack. And so, I make a pizza, right? That's supposed to be the indulgence. And, one side's cheese, one side is, mixed veg, artichoke, spinach, mushroom, onion, right? With Swiss cheese, right? Sounds delicious. Problem is, it gets back to that portion, right? It's supposed to be a small pizza, and yet I'm doing multiple handfuls of everything. And so I'm doing, 3 mushrooms and 3 artichokes and, a couple diced onions and handfuls of spinach. And it, no matter how good it is for you, it adds up. And you layer that with the cheese and the bread, and then you just have a ton of calories. So I need to focus back on that portioning, right? Getting smaller portions, getting, smaller sizes, and of course keeping up the exercise and everything on that side. So either way, tomorrow I start working out again, in a bigger capacity. I've got a hike planned, at least for tomorrow, because it's a weekend and I can do that. And then Monday, I'm going to try to finish painting my house. So, because I still haven't done that. So, like I said, I've got a couple activities planned, and I'll hopefully keep that ball rolling. Keep my weight loss in the 1 to 2 pound range, if not higher, so that I can get that magical 197 that I'm looking for right now.